the podcast, and it went all over the lips, and I've not washed it since. It just stinks of stale, cheap beer. There we go.
Do you ever break character or?
I can if you want to, as in like if you need to explain something to me, but normally I just keep going.
What are the things that are hovering in midair?
Those are pictures that are behind me. As in they are actually part of my room, but no, I'll be all right.
Oh, you've got a background. Okay, have you got a green screen?
I haven't. No, I've just got a red wall behind me. Trust me, at this exact second to get fucking hay fever, so I don't know where this mask has been. Oh my god! Right, I'll try my hardest not to snivel.
Hello and welcome to The Fifth Cheese with my guest, Mr. Badger, comedian, musician, entertainer, some would say, all things debatable. We kick off, of course, with the first question, and that is, why?
Why what? Wine. That's wine.
Question number two. This is a quote from someone. It's the author, Johnny Maxwell. No, it's not. Let's do that again. Because that's the character. It's not the author, is it? So, this is a quote. This was one way.
I've met people like you before.
Go on.
You're a dirty man. I can tell by the way your head works.
Mr. Badger, 1 in 6 mobile phones in Britain are contaminated with fecal matter. So my question is your contaminated? 1 in 6 mobile phones in Britain are. This is serious now. Okay, this is sure. 1 in 6. 1 in 6. You need to just. You're too close. You're too close. Perfect.
Too close to what?
To me and this is Wi-Fi. So if I'm feeling uncomfortable, you just think about what people, how people feel when they're near you. 1 in 6 mobile phones in Britain are contaminated with fecal matter. So my question to you is yours contaminated on the inside as well?
Yeah, not with fecal matter, no.
What have you put in it?
Semen. It's only a Nokia 3210, so I can't even look at anything on it.
You can get the back off though, much easier than a modern smartphone.
I haven't got any fingernails.
You've not got any fingernails?
I haven't got any fingernails, they fell off.
Right, but you've got claws.
No, I've got like stumpy fingers, and what I've done is I've stuck bits of plectrum onto the end.
Right. Why?
To simulate the effect of having fingernails, so I look normal.
Kenneth Graham, the author of The Wind in the Willows, of course, Wind in the Willows, said, Badger hates society and invitations and dinner and all that sort of thing. So my question to you is, are badgers unfairly stereotyped?
Yes, I think we are. I think a lot of people see us as sort of like creepy bug eaters, but some of us are creepy child molesters.
That comes across.
Yeah, I come across stuff.
So here's a quote from Terry Pratchett in the book, in the Johnny Maxwell book. Terry Pratchett.
Yeah.
So it's Mr. Badger. What's your first name?
Mister.
Okay.
My middle name's Terry.
So here's a quote from Terry Pratchett from the book.
Terry!
John. so he's so here's a quote from Terry Pratchett. Johnny Maxwell book, of course. This is from.
Johnny.
So here's a quote from Terry Pratchett from the Johnny Maxwell book. Let me just get in the zone. Here's a quote from Terry Pratchett from the Johnny Maxwell book. I can't do it. Okay, I'm just going to turn your... Stop your video just for a second. Okay. Oh, no, that's... Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Because it's not Mr. Badger, it's Donald Mackerel. So we have to just turn that... Yeah, I can't do that. There we go. Welcome back.
Hello.
Here's... Terry Pratchett. Here's a quote from Terry Pratchett from a Johnny Maxwell book. It goes, "You've got a lot of time for abstract thought when you've got your hands stuck up a dead badger." So I guess my question is, when are you at your most creative?
I'm at my most creative when I'm asleep, because then the voices go away.
How many voices?
At the moment, there's only 3.
Are they animal voices?
Hang on, mate. Amber, will you fucking... Jesus Christ. I've been asleep all day.
Are they animal voices?
No. No, although one of them is very animalistic, and that one is me, as I am doing the things.
You include your voice as one of the internal voices.
But there's Bad Badger.
Okay.
There's Goodger and Badger.
How does Bad Badger differ from Mr. Badger?
Bad Badger does the bad things.
And
Good Badger wakes up in prison.
I suppose it would make sense to let him take the heat. He who is cruel to animals.
Tablets.
You're on a laptop. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men and women. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals and women. That's Kant.
Kant.
That's Kant.
You never told me he was a Cockney.
Do you think we mistreat animals in this country?
Yes.
What specific animals do you have in mind when you say that?
Badgers.
Did you know that tortoises can feel it if you touch their shells?
Yes. They can feel a lot of things. Did you know?
How do you know that?
A tortoise can scream. He was a naughty boy. He ate my spaghetti.
There are 177,147 ways to tie a tie. Should people get out more?
Yes, I'd like to get out more, but the ankle tag won't allow me.
Right. Is that an
ankle tag?
Yeah. Are you a badger? Or are you a human?
I'm a human. I've got eyes.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense now. Yeah, all my questions are aimed at actual badgers.
Well, a proper badger wouldn't be able to talk.
So you're a performer, right? How do you describe your routines? Are they sets?
Sex.
Sets.
Badgers live in sets.
Yeah, that's the joke.
When I perform, it's a work of art.
Well, when you do it?
It's like Pablo Picasso.
Pavlov's dog?
Yeah.
Right.
Ugh.
Why are you so close to the camera? Is that what I would say? I think it's upsetting for people to just.
I can't see anything. I've
There's
got
nothing. There's nothing to
cataracts.
say. You've got cataracts.
So where's the audience?
In your mind, I would imagine.
I can't see them.
Can you hear them? You must have at
Yeah.
least two in the audience.
Yeah. They're telling me
Yeah.
to do things.
Like what?
I can't say. The
Well,
police watch everything I
doesn't
do
normally
online.
this will be passed on. So here's something. Here's a dilemma for you, Mr. Badger.
Dilemma. I don't know who she is.
Scientists estimate there are about 36 contactable alien races in our galaxy. What do you think the best? Yeah, that's right. What do you think the best thing we could broadcast? No, that's that again. What do you? How are you? Here we go.
Hello.
What would the best thing? What do you think? What do you think?
Yes, I do.
What do you think would be the best thing to broadcast to them to put them off visiting?
I would probably pick any online comedy gig at this exact moment because they are all shit.
Blackbeard was a pirate for 2 years. Do you think there needs to be more forgiveness in society? He was very much, I suppose, typecast, stereotyped.
What did he do?
He was a pirate.
Yeah, but what did he pirate?
Like Finding Nemo, The Wire.
Yeah, I like Finding Nemo.
I'm sure you do. It sounds like.
Yeah. I think if somebody's trying to help out people who are less fortunate than them by giving them poor quality yet accurate DVD representations of popular films that are in the cinema, we should let them have Blackbeards. Blackbeards matter.
I think information really transcends the barrier of timelessness. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Great. So Blackbeard, little is known about his early life. Yeah, just have to guess, I suppose.
Yeah.
And
Perhaps he played Warhammer.
Warhammer.
Yeah. He might have been an orc.
Yeah, could have been. Could have been. How long do you think you could stay awake for?
I'd say at least 37 years.
Right.
I'm 64.
And we end with the final question, which of course, what was the 5th cheese of my 5 cheese pizza? I had a 5 cheese pizza once. I remember the 4 of the cheeses. I cannot remember the last cheese. What do you think that was and why?
Dairy Lee.
Okay. Why have you gone Dairy Lee?
Because you look cheap.
Thank you.
Farted.
Thank you for joining me, Mr. Badger, on the 5th cheese. And anything to plug before we depart?
Twats.
Oh, sorry. What's twats?
Oh, I put it on backwards.
You could read it the right way, couldn't you?
Mr. Badgers.
Yeah, you could turn around, couldn't you?
No. I can turn around.
Yeah, why can't you turn around? To read it?
It's not real. Well, it's fake. Twats.
What is twats?
Get on YouTube. I've got my own TV station.
TV station.
Yeah, I've got cooking program.
Okay.
I've got podcast.
Right.
And that's it at the moment. Twats. Totally weird and televised show.
Right. Okay. I thought it might be initialism. Yeah. Yeah. You said. Right. Yeah. Great. That's good.
You like spaghetti?